Um, so, hi, babes. I feel very, very down. I feel very, very heavy-hearted. I feel very heartbroken right now. The state of the situation that's happening in our country, where women are being raped and murdered every single day. The statistics that I recently saw that say that a woman is killed every 4 hours. That is alarming. My condolences go out to Uyinene, the family of Jesse, the family of all the young women who have been brutally murdered in the past month here in South Africa. It is heartbreaking. As you can see, I'm very emotional because more than being pissed and being disgusted, I'm scared of men. The question comes to mind, sinenze ntoni bantu bangubhuti? To think that she went to collect a parcel at the post office, but she got raped and murdered at a public facility. Apho bekukho police station nearby. Jessie got raped and murdered in her own home. What are we supposed to do? I just think of how I am a 25-year-old woman who still has to be accompanied by her father each and every morning to go catch a taxi because I don't feel safe. How I have knives. Underline, I have knives in my own office because I don't feel safe. Why is this happening to us? You know what actually upsets me the most is that my friends on my contact list are silent. They're not saying a thing. Little do they know that their silence is actually loud. It's speaking loud. You know, you get a lot of men who get very defensive, especially with hashtags such as men are trash, because they thinking they're not trash, but forgetting that it's actually a movement to call men out. You know, it comes to mind, I can't help but think the men that are quiet, when you are with your other male friends, what do you actually talk about? Are you the one who actually laughs at the rape jokes that your friends make? You know, men are so quiet, but they are so public and loud about imaginary conferences. How about you call on a real conference? Address the real issue at hand. You know, it just takes me back to, and it's very personal for me because I've lost a family member to gender-based violence, where her boyfriend at the time beat her up until she died. She was beaten to death by her own boyfriend, a person who claimed to love her. We are not safe. We are not safe. To think of how many men I encounter on a daily basis. In the morning, I have to catch a taxi that is driven by a man. There are men who are passengers in that taxi. I have to take a shuttle that is driven by a man. There are male students in that bus. I have to work with men. On my way home, it's the same cycle, and I have to go to the gym, and I'm surrounded by men. I'm even scared to even greet a man now. It's no longer the case where now people say she wore a miniskirt, she was drunk, she walked past a dark alley alone. It happens in our own homes, in our universities, in our residences, in our workplace, in our own post offices, our police stations. Where are we supposed to be safe? Men are supposed to be protecting us, but they are the ones killing us. I'm very heartbroken, very sad, and very scared to be a South African right now. I can't help but think, am I next? Is my mother next? Are my friends and family members next? What have we done to you? What have we done to deserve this? Like, I'm really shaken. Like, I have been numb since hearing the news yesterday. You know, when news circulated that she was missing, still prayed that God, please let her be found alive. But that was not the case. A young girl, or young girls rather, with such bright futures ahead of them. But men feel entitled to women's bodies. We don't owe you anything. We don't owe you. You're supposed to be protecting us. Who are we supposed to run to when we're even afraid of our own family members? No, enough is enough. Enough is enough. We have to stand together, and this has to stop. How many lives must be lost in order for somebody, in order for the government to do something? I just can't. I cannot. I'm really, really emotional because that could be me. That could be my mother. That could be my sister. Please talk to the men. Men, talk to other men. Try to solve this. Stop saying it does not involve you. Yes, it involves you, a man, for fuck's sake. You're a man. Stop saying it does not involve you. Of course it involves you. What do you even mean? Talk to your friends. Try to come up with a solution. Your silence is not enough. You're not doing anything by just being silent. And also, writing statuses on social media is not really going to solve the problem, but you need to act. Actions now speak very much louder than words. Please do something.